What's cooking in your kitchen today? Is it the samosa or porridge, or is it the sandwich or burger? Are the pakoras and fries ready, or what about some steaks for dinner? Maybe the dinner rolls or parathas, or just some fried rice and chicken manchurian? Would you mind making some mandi or kapsa? Well, I have a challenge for all of you in today's podcast. Would you want to join in? Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to the Mariam show. I hope you're all doing amazing. So today's topic is a part of the Ramadan series and something that's really crucial. Something that's really going to make us ponder about ourselves. It's a wake-up call for both you and for me. One of the most important aspects of fasting in the month of Ramadan is to empathize with those who are devoid of one of the basic necessities of life, that's food. Out of the many reasons that we fast, one such reason is to understand the plight of those who have no food to eat and no water to drink. It is to empathize with people who are hungry but have no money to buy food or water to quench their thirst. Ramadan is about making us realize the plight of the kids dying out of hunger, the parents who have to sleep on an empty stomach so that their child can have a meal, and thousands of people around the world who go to bed hungry. Let's remember them in our du'as and be thankful for what we have. Alhamdulillah. The reason we fast is also to show our gratitude to our Creator for having blessed us with food and drink, to thank Him for His countless favors upon us. Unfortunately, you and I, especially the women, spend most of our time in the kitchens during this month. We're either preparing to feed our own cravings or we're preparing because we're expected to by our families. Let's not forget the very purpose of this holy month. The real essence of this month is fasting, but unfortunately, we've turned it into a month of feasting. When we fast, what we fail to realize is that we don't skip meals and we don't stay hungry. Rather, we add an additional meal and loads of calories to it. Which means we're spending a lot on buying food and putting the same on the table. We want our tables to be filled with different desserts and appetizers. We watch different recipes on YouTube and Instagram, and there you go. The addiction to food continues. We want that on our iftar table the very next day. We click beautiful pictures of the delicious food we are breaking our fast with and want the whole world to know what we ate for iftar, and that's how we enter into the competition of who has better food every iftar. This way, we eventually end up eating more during this month in comparison to the rest of the year. So, are we really understanding and empathizing? Where are we lacking? Give it a thought. We are supposed to focus more on connecting with God, strengthening our faith, further our learning, empathize with one another, be grateful to each other and grateful to our Rabb. However, we have gotten so busy with planning what we want to eat, what we should be cooking next, and trying different cuisines. All of this consumes a lot of time and effort. Hence, we're left with little time to devote to God. We are praying real quick so we can attend to the food we left unattended in the kitchen. We are skipping the sunnah and nafil prayers because they are not obligatory. We have something more important waiting for us in the kitchen that needs our time and attention. We need to cook and allow our pudding to cool and set for us to enjoy it while we break our fast. Sadly, our Ramadan is revolving around preparing, experimenting, and enjoying food more than revolving around the concept of understanding the absence of food itself. It's time that we understand and prioritize things. With this, I don't say we should stop eating or stop cooking and enjoying food. We certainly can. but not at the cost of our ibadah. Spend time this month glorifying Allah and abstain from focusing on food alone. Where every good deed is amplified, let us work towards getting closer to our God by joining in as many good deeds and reaping maximum rewards. Let's not prioritize the chicken barbecue wings with teriyaki sauce, the banoffee pie, or the lotus biscoff cheesecake for now. Remember, Ramadan is not about food. It's our ibadah that counts. So let's keep aside the recipes for the remaining 11 months of the year and let's focus more on God and knowing about our religion this Ramadan. If you normally cook 2 dishes, go ahead and do that. Let's try not to go beyond that this month, is what I intend to say. If you normally cooked 3 dishes, don't cook more than 3 in the month of Ramadan. It can be less, but don't go beyond what you normally did. Save that time, save that energy and efforts to doing something more beneficial, because Ramadan is not about cooking and presenting. Remember, there are so many aspects to it. Let's try to take the 1 meal challenge and change the way we've been looking at Ramadan all these years. I don't really know how, but that's how we've conditioned our brain all these years. As said in my previous podcast, if you've not watched it, I'll link it down in the description. We need to consider Ramadan as a month to build good habits. So then consider this month as an opportunity to build the right habit. From now on, let us together change the way we look at Ramadan. So the challenge is to try making only 1 meal for iftar. Just 1 meal. If we had samosas, cutlets, juices, the chicken tikkas, pizzas, croissants filled on our table, let's cut it down to just 1 dish. Let's just serve ourselves only chicken tikkas for day 1. Let's cook a pizza for day 2 and so on. Does that make sense? Is it achievable? Doing this not only allows us to abstain from eating more than we actually need, but also saves us a lot of time. You can practice all the cooking and experimenting post-Ramadan. You're free to do that. You're not going anywhere, neither is your kitchen. It's all going to be there, inshallah. For now, it's very important to make the best out of this time and try to do more good and earn more rewards. While we are fasting, our body is working hard to get its energy through the fat reserves. We need to keep in mind to break open our fast with something that's healthy and filled with nutrition. When you break your fast, drink more liquids. Serve yourself some healthy and easy to make foods that can compensate for all that nutrition you missed while you were fasting. Some quick and easy salads can save time too. Or just toss in all the fruits you have and that should give you a quick energy boost. With all of this said, I hope I made some sense over the past few minutes. If I did, then go ahead and subscribe to support me to deliver more such content. Like and share to spread awareness of the 1 meal challenge. Comment if you are with me and I'll see you in the next podcast. Until then, spread love because there's enough hate in the world.